Have you made a decision as to whether or not you will testify?
Yes.
And what is your decision?
I choose not to testify.
Today, that was the first time the Aurora Theater shooter spoke inside the courtroom. So next, the defense will rest its case tomorrow, and we now know closing arguments will start on Tuesday morning. 7 News reporter Marshall Zellinger following the case for nearly 3 years now and says today the jurors showed how much they are paying attention.
Have you made a decision as to whether or not you will testify?
Yes.
And what is your decision?
I choose not to testify.
It really is no surprise. That's the most we'll hear from the defendant himself. That's how day 46 ended, which included the last of 3 days of testimony by the defense's expert witness, Dr. Raquel Gurr.
He was not capable of differentiating between right or wrong.
She was on the stand for about 20 hours, ending today with 60 questions submitted by the jury.
At what point in the process did you determine that Mr. Holmes was insane?
She spent many hours on the stand defending the notes she took to come to that conclusion, clearly annoyed by District Attorney George Brockler.
We have discussed already the nature of my report, and we have spent a day of you saying what I didn't put in the report, rather than what did I put in the report.
It's cross-examination 101 that you ask an expert why they didn't have this or why they didn't have that in their notes.
And the jury caught on, asking a half-dozen questions about her note-taking.
What is relevant, though, from a trial perspective here, is that there were jurors that seemed to be with Brockler and were concerned that she hadn't put certain things in her notes, and that's got to be of some concern to the defense.
Now, we will continue to bring you full coverage of what happens inside that courtroom. Tomorrow, live coverage on the 7 News app begins at 9 a.m. And once again, closings are scheduled to take place on Tuesday morning.